Guys, my name is Evelyn Kim, and for today's video, we'll be going over Wylock's 3rd grade math curriculum. Topics we'll be going to discuss in today's video include place value, even and odd numbers, multiplication, and word problems. Let's get started with our first topic, place value. The directions ask us, what is the underlying place value? Before we get started, let's identify which place value is which, given the number 153. 153. The 3 in 153 simply represents 3, therefore it represents our 1's value. The 5 in 153 represents 50, therefore it represents our 10's value. The 1 in 150 represents 100, therefore it represents our 100's value. Given this example, we can now solve the rest of the problems. I'm going to erase this. Okay, let's get started. Number 1, the 4 in 42 is underlined. Well, we know that 2 in 42 simply represents 2, therefore it represents our 1's place. The underlined 4 in 42 represents 40, therefore the underlined 4 represents our 10's place, because 40 is 4 tens. Number 2, 53. The underlined 3 in 53 simply represents the number 3. Therefore, it represents our 1's value. Number 7, 327. Well, we know that 7 represents our 1's value because 7 represents the 7 in 327 just represents 7. The 2 in 327 represents 20 in 327, and 20 is 2 tens. Therefore, it represents our 10's place. Number 8, 248. We know that the 8 in 248 simply represents 8, therefore it's our 1's value. The 4 in 248 represents 40 or 4 tens, therefore it represents our 10's value. Last but not least, the 2 in 248 represents 200 or our 100's value because 200 is 2 hundredths. Therefore, the underlined 2 represents our 100's place. Our second topic is even and odd numbers, and it's asking us to identify whether the numbers are even or odd. Before we get started, let's identify the list of even and odd numbers. Even, we know that 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0 represent our even numbers. For odd, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 represent our odd numbers. Let's get started with number 1. They give us the number 2, and we know that 2 is automatically even because it's part of our evens list. On top of that, 2 is divisible by 2 because 2 divided by 2 equals 1, therefore 2 is even. Number 2, they give us the number 3. We know that 3 is automatically odd because it's part of our odds list. Moreover, it's not divisible by 2 because 3 divided by 2 equals 1.5, which is a decimal and not a whole number. Therefore, 3 is odd. Number 11, 5,230. When looking at big numbers like 5,230, we always look at our 1's place to determine whether or not the whole number is even or odd. 0 is an even number according to our evens list. Moreover, to double check, we can divide 5,230 divided by 2 to determine whether 5,230 is even or odd. Knowing that you can divide 5,230 by 2, we know that 5,230 is even. Last but not least, number 12, 42. We look at the 1's value and they give us the 1's value of 2, and we know that 2 is even. Moreover, we know that 42 is divisible by 2 because 42 divided by 2 equals 21. Therefore, 42 is even. The third topic is multiplication, and it's asking us to multiply the numbers below. Number 1 gives us the equation 8 times 5. 8 times 5 can also be referred as 8 groups of 5. Let's draw it out. First group, second group, third group, fourth group, fifth group, sixth group, seventh group, eighth group. We now have a total of 8 groups of 5 circles. Now, let's add it all together to find our final answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 30, 39, 40. We now have a total of 40 circles. 8 groups of 5, or 8 times 5 equals 40. Number 11, 7 times 2. 7 times 2 can also be referred as 7 groups of 2. Let's draw it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We now have a total of 7 groups of 2 circles. Now, let's add it all together to find our final answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We now have a total of 14 circles. 7 groups of 2, or 7 times 2 equals 14. This topic is word problems, and it's asking us to solve the problems below. Number 1, there are a total of 16 chickens in the coop. 4 run away during a storm, and 2 are struck by lightning. How many chickens are left in the coop? Well, we had a total of 16 chickens. However, 4 run away and 2 are struck by lightning. These keywords run away and struck by lightning indicate that this is a 2-step problem. Therefore, we need to subtract 4 from 16 and then 2 from the remainder. First, let's subtract 4 from 16 to determine how many chickens there are after 4 chickens ran away. 16 minus 4. 6 minus 4 equals 2. We bring down the 1, and our final answer is 12. There are a remainder of 12 chickens after 4 chickens ran away. Then 2 were struck by lightning. We subtract 2 from 12, and we should get 2 minus 2 equals 0. We bring down the 1. Our final answer is 10. There are a total of 10 chickens after 4 ran away and 2 were struck by lightning. Number 2, 20 out of 100 pencils David have are colored pencils. What fraction simplified of the pencils are colored pencils? They gave us the fraction 20 out of 100, and they're asking us to simplify. Well, the numerator, the top part of the fraction, and the denominator, the bottom part of the fraction, are both divisible by 20. So let's divide by 20. 20 divided by 20 equals 1, and 100 divided by 20 equals 5. Therefore, the simplified fraction for 20 over 100 equals 1/5. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you have a wonderful day.